Alright, ladies and gentlemen, they say good things come to those who wait, and here we are once again with another YouTube video. So, like I promised last time, we're gonna do a house tour. So, highly invigorating. Unlike those gamers you see on YouTube, I don't live in a 7-bedroom, 5-bathroom mansion. I live in a 1-story ranch. So, plus, I'm an engineer, so I really don't look at my home in terms of the value of it or, oh, wow, this room is homely. I look at it in terms of, oh, there's a 2x4. Oh, hey, there is my furnace. So we're going to give you that sort of tour today because you got to know how your house works, and so we'll teach you. So let's get started. So first off, we got to make our way into the basement. Because that's where everything is. Like, pretty much the rest of your house doesn't even matter. You can just live in your basement pretty much all of your life. And that's what a lot of guys seem to be doing nowadays. They just live in their parents' basement. And so they tend to get a lot of slack for that. But I think they might be actually onto something. So, but I choose my own basement to live in because I'm a respectable member of society. So we'll get started. So the first thing that you notice is the furnace, which, let's zoom out here a bit. That is one of the most important things in your house is your furnace. If you don't have a furnace that works, you'll freeze to death. So it's good to know that you have that. Every furnace has this thing you need to change called a furnace filter. See, I got mine right in there. Change every 60 days, it says right here. Hard to read, but yeah. Please do that, otherwise could explode. So that's the furnace. Here is a hot water heater, my hot water heater. I've been told that this thing is going to break on me at least 10 times since I've moved in, and it's still kicking. So I guess those plumbers, home inspectors, whatever, I mean, I don't know how much salt they're worth, but that's doing fine. Next, you got some plumbing. This used to be all cast iron like this when I replaced it. So, yeah, I'm kind of a do-it-yourselfer, I guess you could say. So, that's pretty dope. Next, we come to the clothes dryer. This is actually kind of the reason I bought a house. I was living with a guy who may or may not be kind of a bum. And basically, he bought a washer, but he refused to buy a clothes dryer, and he would go to his mom's every weekend to do laundry. And after a certain point, you just kind of, you got to have a clothes dryer, you know? So that's really what drove me to buy a house, not anything else, not the investment, the sense of pride and accomplishment, or any of those things. It was really just so I could do my own laundry. So, yeah. Then we got the half-functional bathroom. You'll kind of notice that this is in, like, an open room. So this doesn't often get used, but I mean, it's nice to have. It's kind of cool to like think that I could turn this into something someday. So important to know, you got your fixtures, your toilet, your shower, and then you got a wash over here. You got to realize, folks, this is something that I learned the hard way, is that you got all this plumbing underneath here that can get clogged very easily, and if it does, it's going to be a giant pain in your butt because how do you get there? Great question. It's sledgehammer is how you get there. So that's why you see a couple of those tiles are a different type. So just think about that before you go into buying a house, you know. Just good life advice. So there's the washer. Generally, I guess this is a PSA to those guys who are living in their mom's basement, is you take the clothes from the washer, and then you put them into the dryer. You're going to want to use dryer sheets. I prefer the Snuggle dryer sheets because it's got the cute little bear on it. And then you can just get whatever other laundry detergent. That doesn't matter. What matters is you get the dryer sheets with the little bear on it. So, yeah, anyways. Now we got to kind of give a lesson in structures because that's what I do is. So what we got here is a wall. You'll notice that the studs are 24 feet on center, just like they mock it up. And they used to call this a 2x4, right? But like, get a load of this. Here we go. That ain't 2 inches. It's 1.5 inches. So, pretty much just like the rest of the United States, integrity doesn't exist anymore. So, it doesn't even exist in our wood. So, all right. That, does this room. This is getting kind of boring even for me, so I might actually have to spice this up a little bit. So, this is the room we're going to next. We were kind of like in here. We're going this way now. So, you can turn on a light. Houses come with those. And then you come to what we call the weed room. You may be wondering why this is the weed room. But, so, if you look here, if I turn on this switch, or not that switch, this one, we got an exhaust fan that starts up. So, yeah, they got temperature control in here. And it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, you can kind of tell right here. There's like sun staining around here from just light shining on it. And then there's an abnormal amount of outlets in this room. So I've been told this was a marijuana grow room. So that's cool. You can see I got some like painting stuff. I dabble in paint sometimes. I mean, I'm a man of culture, so I don't know why you would expect any less. So, yeah, I do that. Now we're getting to the interesting stuff. So, this room, which is right across the way, so we were here, and now we're going to here. We'll open it up real quick, and you'll see that I just have a lot of stuff in here, like my lawnmower, my bike, and all sorts of stuff that you'd be like, Matt, shouldn't that be in your garage? And yes, it absolutely should be in my garage, but we'll get there. We'll get there. But that concludes the downstairs. So we will go upstairs now. So I mean, it's got stairs. You walk up them like any other home. Very exciting, I know. And we could go out here, but we're not going to. We're gonna take a right here, and then we come to my kitchen, which is kind of a mess right now, but yeah, well, actually, I don't need to show you this. We did this during the dinner date. So if you want to like see my kitchen, go back and live vicariously through that. Like I said, this is my living room. That's a mess right now. I got a lot of stuff in here that I need to take care of. But you see, it's got windows and a door, a couch, 2 couches, so I can have some friends over, and it's a great time. Yeah, so. Well, I don't have any blinds on here because I think privacy is for wimps. I want people to always see me in all of my glory. So, I always think that it's important not to have blinds, at least on some windows, so you can at least be king of the jungle, kind of like Tarzan, you know? Anyways, we got this hallway that we'll get to in a second. We got a bathroom. So, yeah, this is the actual bathroom, the one that's actually hooked up, and so you got everything you would possibly need in a bathroom. You got a sink, you got a nice painting to look at, you've got a heat register to let air in, you got a towel, so it's pretty much paradise in here. So, very interesting, I know. This is my bedroom. I'll give you just the half-second look. I don't want you looking at my bedroom, that's weird. This is the office space where me and my roommate make the magic happen. That's where Daddy brings home the bacon, so to speak. Like, you could think of it that way. So, that's pretty cool. And so, that concludes the interior of the home. Next, we're going to go into the attic, because why not? It's going to be a good time. So we'll do that. Just give me 1 sec here. Alrighty, here we go. We're ready to go to the attic. And you might be saying, Matt, this is your pantry. And yes, it is my pantry. But if we look up, we have our gateway into the netherworld. So I'm going to have to move all this stuff out of the way. And then we will begin our descent into this paradise that is my attic. So give me another moment here, folks. Alrighty, some of you might be thinking, it's late at night, man. How are we supposed to see up in here? Well, I got this thing that's brighter than 1,000 suns. So we'll have no issues seeing into our cool little attic space here. So let's get up in there. Alright folks, just like I promised, here we are in the attic space. This is the most exciting part of the tour. As you can see, we have insulation in here. That prevents your home from losing heat, which based on my heating bills, I wouldn't think that it's present, but it apparently is here and doing something. But the effectiveness of this, I don't know. You can see we got rafters. These transfer the structural load of your roof. That one kind of has a gap in it there. I don't like that, Chief. That makes me a little nervous. We got an extra one right here. That's a little strange. Don't know what happened there. And then you got like spiders, so that's pretty cool. And then that has direct access to the outside right now. So technically, bats or other creatures could fly up in here. So I'm really putting my life at risk to give you this content. So please make sure to at least subscribe and maybe write a comment. Make me feel like it's actually worth my while to spend a Friday night making these videos, you know. I mean, I really don't care that much, but I don't know. The engagement is great, folks, and you know that. Oh, that's my whirlybird vent. You can kind of hear it twirling. So yeah, we got our rafters. We got our rafter ties right here. These prevent your roof from bowing down and outward. Then you got, what else do we got? You got your jack rafter, which is this diagonal one. Then you got your main, I forget the terminology on this main beam up at the top. But it's just structures, folks, when we get down to the bare bones of it. So, very cool stuff. Got a chimney, an old exhaust fan. And then my favorite part of coming up here, the first time I came up here I noticed this, is, where is it? Give me one sec. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can't find it, but there used to be an I voted sticker just randomly up in here. I don't know why that was up in here, but I just remember the first time coming up in here I saw it and it was interesting. So, but anyways, I think that wraps the attic. So next we'll get to the exterior tour, which is going to be the moment you've all been waiting for. For some of you, you know what you're going to see, and you're going to enjoy every second of it. And the rest of you, it's going to be a surprise. So let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the exterior of the home, and so we're going to walk outside this door real quick, and we'll get going. Thankfully, I still have my incredibly bright flashlight that lights up the entire planet. So, as you can see, this is my front yard. We got some ornamental shrubbery and things of that nature, so that's cool. We got a sidewalk here. That's my truck parked out there, and then my car's right there. In the front of the home, we kind of got this. You can see we got some older, nice gray vinyl siding. Fantastic. We can back up a bit. You'll see we have a, if I can show it properly, just a gable roof structure. Very plain, very simple. I'm a man of humble means, so that's my favorite thing. And then we come to the partially deconstructed garage. So that's kind of cool. So as you can tell, if you are smart, there is some stuff missing here. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. But basically someone crashed a car into my house. And so that's why all this is torn up. And they're trying to fix it. So that's pretty neat. It's actually how I got this flashlight technically. So this video wouldn't be possible if it weren't for that nice guy who turned around in my driveway. Normally you would walk through this door, but we don't have to. We can just walk straight through the garage. It's kind of like Jesus did, right? He just teleported into the room. But he actually kind of did it. I just walked through a broken structure. So anyways, you can see we have the back of the house. So that's pretty cool. And we got some more ornamental vegetation. And then we got some mature vegetation like these trees. So that's pretty cool. We got a fire pit, and we got a backyard in here. That's no man's land, so I'll like see deer in there sometimes. So it's really just like a wildlife preserve here at 4127 Hillsdale Avenue. I probably shouldn't have just said my address, but I don't think any of you are going to come and find me. And if you are looking to come and find me, feel free to stop by. It would be nice to see you. We could just have coffee or something. So, yeah, that's that. So I think that's going to be a wrap. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again all for tuning in. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend, tell a coworker, tell your siblings. Maybe just watch this video every day for like a week, and be sure to, I mean, whatever you can do. I mean, you know better than I how you can best turn me into a YouTube celebrity. So I'm counting on all of you. Thanks very much. Have a great day.